Hi guys, welcome. Oh no, did it do it again? There we go. Hello. I think it's gonna be real close. Okay, so we're just gonna be real close. Let me see if I can zoom out. Nope. Oh yeah, there. Okay. Hi. Alright, who's here? Hey Rachel. Hi Deborah. Hey Carrie. Nice. Hi. Sorry about the last minute decision to go ahead with the new product presentation. I have been off schedule all month, so this is kind of catch up. And I'm out of town again tomorrow, so this Wednesday probably isn't going to go either. Huh, right? Terrible. That's okay. I did tell you this month was going to be crazy. So, welcome to my crazy. Who's all on here? Let's see, 11. Hi, 11. Hi, Heather. Hey, Allison. Heather says you says hi. Hello. So this is new product spotlight. Basically, it's what is new in the last 30 days. It could be a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on what I remember. And also some things that we either reordered, restocked, remade, or, I don't know, reinvented. How's that? Sometimes we do that. I am reading comments here. Hi, Linda. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to wait too long. People can watch the replay on this one if they want to. Sorry about the little messy corner over here. I was reading my messages, looked up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's time to go on. So I apologize for the little couple minutes late that I am. I'm not sure which I want to start with tonight. We have some paint, some glitter, some stickers, a funny new t-shirt transfer. And let's start with that one. Is there anybody on here that is under 13? If there is, you may be excused. Is there anybody on here that is offended by cuss words? Look away. And that's your 10-second warning. It's not really horrible, but it's cute, and I have a lot of people who will like this. Carrie. Carrie. Just kidding. Anyways, let me see here. I need to get a white paper so you can see it, or maybe a black one. Alright, are you ready? So this is for t-shirt, apron, bag. If it goes on a bag, I'll have to order a dark bag, but because it is white writing. So, here we go. Pew pew! Motherfuckers. I didn't say it. I'm not good. That's the new one. So if y'all are interested in a t-shirt, a apron, or a bag, let me know. They start at $15 for the bags. Aprons are $18 to $26, depending on what style of apron you get. And what did I say? The bag t-shirts are $18 to $22, also depending on. I hate it, but depending on the size, because larger are more expensive. So, all right, there's that one. That's the first one. Oopsie. Okay, that one's out of the way. Okay, you can all come back now. Isn't it cute? Pew, 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 pew. I thought it was cute. It doesn't take much to entertain me, though, so. Hi, Allison. Did I say that? Okay. All right, so let's go from there and work on stickers. These two are in the store. These aren't yet. They just came, so they didn't make it in the store today. It's weird to get deliveries on Sundays, but we do. So this pack, I believe we may have had this a couple years ago, but I'm not positive. Oh, how funny. That would be adorable, Rachel. So this is in the store. It's under, I believe it's stickers, decals, transfers, or something like that. And I don't actually know what it's called in there. It's probably butterfly moons or floral butterflies. It's your fault, Katie. Katie put this one in. Sorry, I'm going to get my white board here. Or gray. We're going to do gray tonight. All right. These are gorgeous. I love these because, you know, they have rainbow in them and they have dark purple, burgundy, blue floral flowers. It's a cool pack. Cool. And they're monarch style, I think. Oh, some other styles too. Not all monarchs. Obviously, swallowtail. Trying to get them up here so you guys could sort of see. I think there's two of each. Is there? Maybe not. Trying to see if I have doubles. Yes, there's two of each style. Okay. That's pretty. Oh, here's the side profiling. Lots of love. Ooh, that's pretty too. I like that too. All right, and then the moons are, they're different but similar. Yeah, no. So they're just a little bit of differences in each one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 moons, and the rest are butterflies. I think there's 20 butterflies. Let me check the package. There's 40. Wait. 15. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's 30. I was right. There's 15 images. Each one has 2, so there's 30 total. Sounds like 5 moons, 10 butterflies, and then they're doubled. Pretty floral moon butterfly. Thanks, Deborah. Yeah, I didn't even get the links ready, and I don't think I even told anyone I was coming on, so I don't have my little sidekick. My lovely little sidekicks. That's my fault. I apologize. It's back in here. Hello, everyone. If you're just joining. All right, we're doing stickers right now. That's butterfly moon, a floral moon butterfly. My bad. Galaxies. Butterfly galaxies. Under stickers, decals, transfers. Then this one is steampunk gears, I think she put it under. And there's 50 of these, so I'm not going to like spread them all out, but I'm going to spread them a little so you can see it. Kind of what they are. I think they're totally cool and totally perfect for the ATC cards that are going wild. Look at, that's my favorite by far. I think that somebody should put that on an ATC card. Maybe me. Can you see it? Is there a flash there? No. Put it on an ATC card and then use builder gel and build up these bits. It's terrible that it's not focusing because there is like a lot of detail in these. Let me see if I can make it focus. Did it pull it in there? Huh, I guess not. Well, Anyways, I'm working on how to make the focus work. These are really cool. Look at that. I like the heart ones. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of different ones. I don't think there's any repeats, actually. I think, or wait, did I lie? Did I tell a lie? Nope, actually, I don't think there is. Ooh, look at that one. It's different and fun. Okay, what is going on with this thing? It's like a weird light there. Anyways, there's some green too, turquoise. Okay. Those are, I think they're gears, under gears. Oh my gosh. Y'all watching this? They're falling out the other side. I'm putting them in there and they're falling out. Hold on. Do the little dump thing here. They're very slippery. Hold on, I'm looking for them here. Hang on, guys. I'm looking for the listing real quick. Gears. Yeah, it's 50-pack 2-inch assorted gears. They're $6. Ooh, we only have 4 left. Well, that was fast. Thanks, guys. These are not in the store yet, so there's no listing to be had yet. I haven't even inspected them, so I really hope that they're good. Okay. They're just little quotes, all in one color each quote. Great for rocks, or if they got the measurements right. Oh, yeah. Yep. Great for ATC cards, too. See? It'll fit. They will fit. Perfection. Anyways, we've got choose joy, dare to dream, keep it simple, create your reality, enjoy the journey, believe in magic, find your passion, make it happen, live your best life, be the difference, live in the moment, and you got this. All 4 sheets will be included. 6, 8, 6. Where's my pen? So for whatever that pack, you get 4 sheets for $10, and that'll go in either tonight, tomorrow, soon. I know you guys don't believe me. Like, you always say that. And these are hi, Elena. Hello. Hi, Katie. Aren't they great? Perfect, simple, just to the point. And they're not in there yet, so I will get those in as soon as possible. These are new as well. Mystical, magical, witchy, white witchy, not bad witchy. Really pretty, that's what I think. And this pack, so there's 3, 6, 9, 12 images. in the other one as well, 12 here. And these are also the whole pack for $10. So that's, what, less than $1 a sticker. Not bad. Look at this owl. I love this owl. I love them all. All right, are you guys ready for some colors and some other stuffs? The other stuffs, I'm going to do those first so that we can do the paint last. So some of these things you've seen before, sort of. They're a tad different. Like the tweezers now have the mesh on them. And these are in my store. Under something. I don't think they say mesh though. Let me see what it says. Tweezers. They're under tweezers. I know that. They're under rainbow alloy crisscross needlepoint. Very sharp. Don't poke yourself. Tweezers. And they're only $5.50. Awesome sauce, right? Let me show you guys these. These are the longer ones, so they're not like short little eyebrow tweezers. These are like longer for crafting and jabbing things, like unclogging bottles like I do if I don't have nothing else nearby. But they are serious. They will poke a hole in your body, so be careful. Do you hear me? Be careful. They're very sharp. They come with a cover. Use it. Don't lose it either. And if you do lose it, find something else to cover it with. Like styrofoam. One of these, an old one of these works really good. Just stuff that on there. That's your mother talking. Check your blood sugar. Is my blood sugar low? Do I sound like my blood sugar is low? Uh-oh. Or you can use them to check your blood sugar. Is that what you're saying? Okay. The boss has spoken. All right. The scruffy brushes are back in stock, but they're smaller. So if you guys have the bigger set, that's what I was thinking, Katie. I was like, uh-oh, am I mumbling? Sorry about the dirty fingers. I was pouring a beautiful 30-pan paint palette today. Custom order. Oh, they're so pretty. I'll show it to you. But these are the scruffy brushes. They change sizes. So sometimes they're, I'm going to show you a couple of different sizes of the last few packs. So it's kind of fun to grab them now and then, a few months apart, because they're always different. Let's see. These are some other sizes that we've had. See how it's big and wide? Can you guys see this? Or is it just... Let me get my picture back. Okay. The ones in the bags are the new ones. They're babies compared to the big ones. I just leave it under the same listing. They're seriously pretty much the same brush, just a smaller size. So you see this one right here? This one here is the round. It's just a smaller version. This one is this guy, smaller. And this is the straight one, smaller, right? And this is the longer one. It's longer brush. Hang on, I also have that one in an even bigger one, I think. Or an even shorter one. No, same one. So yeah, there's that. Is that the same guy? Yeah. Anyway, scruffy brushes are amazing for blending. If you don't have a pack, I do recommend them. Like 6 packs of them. No, we don't have that many. We are having trouble getting products, so it's unaffordable. So it's not like we can't get them. It's the cost is way more than anybody would ever pay. So I don't bother, you know. I'm not going to pay $20 for shipping on a $5 set of brushes. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, it's not going to happen. So, what's gorgeous? Is that Lori? Lori, hi. Hiya, hiya. And then the Umber set is back in stock. And this is Katie's favorite brush right here. Because it has this one on it. She loves it. It's like cat's tongue. This is that brush, but on a different one. So the other end of this brush has a fine liner, and it's the 9 ml, I believe. 9 mil? Or 9 millimeter, not ml. Jeez. The meter. It's not a liquid. You were like, what? I'm sure. Whatever. Anyways, that's back in stock. Though, Katie, do you know where they are? I went looking for them, and I couldn't find any of them. So, hopefully I'm not crazy and they're all gone already. But stranger things have happened. Also, the gold handles are back in stock. They were out of stock. This is our staple liner set. And they're back. And if you guys ever get these and this barrel is loose, let me know. I'll send you a new one. Sometimes they aren't connected very well. So, but I don't care about all that down there. These brushes, and then you don't feel bad for tossing them because they're not horribly expensive. You know, they're great liners, and they aren't expensive. So I'm trying to keep things affordable. All right, those are the updates and the news, the new things in stock. Now to the paint. We have the paint and the glitters. We'll do the glitters last so we don't get the glitter all over everything. I had to go shopping out there. Okay, so last year, you guys might remember Autumn Accents. It's a liquid gel set that I made. It had 3 colors. This year, there's 2 colors, but it's on steroids. So, I made it super duper concentrated with lots and lots of pigment glitter in there. I say pigment glitter, it's super fine, so it's got a nice, really concentrated amount of pigment in these of glitter. So there's Autumn Accents Red and Autumn Accents Green, and I have, I think, 8 colors headed this way. Hopefully, I was hoping by the 1st, but it's not looking good. So maybe within the 1st week of August, I'll have them. So maybe thinking I can get them made within that week or the week after. It depends, because we have some news for you guys. Let me tell you. But I'll tell you that in a minute. Also, guys, tonight is the last night by midnight of the free giveaway. We are giving away a free 1-ounce whip and a free 10-pack of foil for every $35 you spend. So if you haven't shopped, get in there and do your shopping. It's a good time. It's not a sale. You can use your group discount. So if you're in there shopping, you can use Craft 20 or Katie's discount. They're the same amount, 20% off. So that's Rockin' KK, right? Rockin' KK, or I think it's Rockin' KK. Sorry, that one I don't know off the top of my head. Anyways, Craft 20, CRAFT 20. That will get you 20% off your order of 35 or more, which is also the qualifier for the freebies and free shipping. So can't go wrong there, right? So yes, if you order $70, you get 2 free 1-ounce whips, which are this size, by the way, and 20 free nail foil strips or 1 pack. Those are, you choose. if it's in stock, not sold, I will pull all the orders first and then the freebies. So at midnight, whatever was here, all those orders get pulled first, then freebies after that. So you guys get first dibs at it. So if there were any orders sold after midnight, we may have a little stock problem, but I will address that if we run into it. Because if I have more to make it, I'll make more, not, you know, say I'm out of it, if that makes sense. Rockin' KK20, that's Katie's. For every $35, not just one, you get many. So keep going. Stock up. All right. So those are in the shop under Autumn Accents. Then we have some new shimmer shots. We have Caribbean Waters, Coral Fire, and Dusk Shimmer. Also, Skylu is back in stock. Yes, it is. And also, it is also concentrated too. So, I'm going to swatch all these things for you in just a minute. This is not in the store yet because I can't figure out what I wanted to do with it. Originally, friends, it was going to be a set. And there was going to be another color that I couldn't come up with. So, it ended up not being put in as a set, and they're in there singly. So this is the new glitter whip, and it is called Belladonna, and I do believe, yes, it glows. It glows. Can you see them? Can you see those little glowers? It's a nightshade with glowy fun bits in there. That's with my light on, so imagine what it looks like with it off, right? Very cool. So it's a glowy thing there. Also, Fool's Gold is available in the store now, in the B set. This is mine. Sorry, it's got paint on it. In the B set, I think it's the B paint pack or something. Anyways, it's part of, you can add it to the paint pack in there. And I'll swatch Fool's Gold for you too, so you can see that beauty. So Deep Ocean Water is not in the store yet, but if you want it, I'll put it in there as a single. I just don't have a single shimmer shot in my stores. They're all in a set somewhere. So I was like, what do I do with this? I don't know what to do with it. Actually, I think I might save it for a gift. But if you want one, you can get one too. You're like, a gift? With what? I'll tell you in a little while. Do your shopping. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Get out of my way. Skin tones. They are finally here. These are the acrylic fluid shots. There are two colors, light mocha and unbleached titanium, in here that we had in the line already. So these are available in this set or as singles. So if you already have these two, you can just grab the singles that you don't have, or you can save a few bucks and buy the set and have some backups. But these are amazing. They're already swatched here for you, so you can see it. Unbleached titanium appears to be super duper light, but when you get it against white, it's actually pretty dark. So when you're using it, keep that in mind, that it is an unbleached white, but it's actually rather dark up again. And this isn't even a true white. This is like an eggshell color. So imagine that. Sorry, glitter's everywhere in my house. So it doesn't have glitter in it, I promise. So we've got unbleached titanium, ivory, peaches and cream, and these were requested, some colors. These are specially made for some friends. We've got light mocha and rose beige, camel, cocoa, and dark chocolate. These all can be used with the mixing white to bring them down a notch or two, or with each other. So the camel is actually a really dark ochre, so you can dilute that with any of these and make a very tailored like ochre color. Same here, the rose beige can be diluted with like unbleached titanium to make a cooler skin tone, but that's not too warm. If you want a warmer skin tone, you can use camel with unbleached titanium and get a cooler or a warmer skin tone, or use the ones that are pretty much prepped already in whatever category you're painting, whatever your subject matter is. Isn't that cool? I was looking for my flower and I don't know where it went. I thought I had it, but yeah, that was pretty cool. The flower it is a stencil, and I just sponged through the stencil. It was here. Of course, it's not when I need it, because I'm sure that I picked it up and moved it somewhere. Or Katie did. I'll blame it on you, Katie, just because you're on here. It's not where I thought I would have put it anyways. But I can probably swatch it for you and show you how I did that one. That's too bad that it's not right here with the others. Who is that? Did I miss something? I don't see anything. Oh, these are the last year's Autumn Accents colors. Now, these last year were painted on top of green acrylic. I believe this is the brown. It was called chestnut last year. And then I don't know what that is under that one, actually, because that wasn't a color we had last year, I don't think. I might have made the color. But anyways, they were painted on top of the acrylics to show them in their perspective. So you can use them on top of others, you know, on top of acrylics or whatever. But I will show you these on their own. I pulled out my swatches from last year so I could show you that. I don't see. Let me see if I can check those messages from here. Hold on. I think one of you is trying to get a hold of me. Just a moment. Nope. I think y'all are fine. Good to know. Okay. No, I sure don't see that flower, so. So what are y'all doing tonight? I know, who's messaging me? I'm sorry. My son's still out of town, so I'm leaving it on because, you know, I get paranoid. So do you guys want me to swatch these so you can see them wet versus dry, or do you want to go on to the next thing? I was also going to swatch them on gray so you could see them in like a, you know, on a darker surface, not on a neutral versus black or white. Yes, please. Okay. Let me do my thing here. Where'd I put those? I don't think it's in my DNA to be organized. So I just want to say to you guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my chaotic, disorganized heart. Thank you. Thank you for loving me anyways. Because it means the world to me that I get to be myself and you guys still enjoy it. Right? It could be really bad. All right. The swatch cards, these, what do you mean? These? I just got a stencil and I did what I'm doing right here. I thought about doing them on, I was trying to get, so I can make a, print them on the paper, but so far my printer is not, it is not strong enough to print on the kind of paper I would want to swatch on. You know what I mean? This paper right here is cardstock. It's not hard, so it might buckle a bit while we're swatching, but it's a color I wanted to swatch on. So hopefully, and it being acrylic, maybe, you know, it'll be good to us. So I hope. All right. That's an extra circle there. There's only 8 colors in the set. So all right, let me see. I'm not opening that pack because that way one of you guys can have it if you want it. I would rather not. I haven't even opened all of mine yet. Obviously. Maybe I have. Rose beige. I think that's all of them. Okay, we'll start with the acrylics and then we'll swatch the liquid gels and then the glitters last. So let's start with unbleached titanium. Always want to give them a shake, though these don't really separate, so I've kind of got them to stay blended. Yay! I'm going to use a damp brush, not sopping wet. This is a watercolor brush, Princeton Neptune series number 10. So it's pretty thirsty. So maybe a little more water. And no big deal. I'm just moving it around, not doing anything special to it. That was actually quite a bit of water. But you can see how it looks lighter on the gray paper and how much darker it looked on the whiter paper. Right? That was a lot of water. I probably should have used less water, but we'll see what it looks like when it's dry. Pretty crazy, huh? Dry. Okay, next is ivory. I might add another coat to that one just because there was so much water in it. It's hard for me not to watercolor things, you know, put lots and lots of water in them. I may actually change my choice of brushes here. Yep. I'm going to pick jump out at me. It's an angled brush. Strange. That is so crazy. Now that I always like stumble on it, and now that I want it, it's not like right here in my face. Too funny. This one will work. Oh, there it is. I got you, babe. This is a Langston, Royal, I'm sorry, not Langston, Royal Langnickel. Can you guys see that? Probably not, because this thing won't focus. Sorry. Okay, so it's a 3/8 10 millimeter Moderna M778 series, Royal and Langnickel. No, I don't almost want a dry brush. You do, not me. Katie likes the dry brush. And these were not dry brush applied here. I'm just trying to repeat that process. Peaches and cream. This one is a very cool color. It's very transparent with a lot of yellow in it. That was a lot of paint. Get rid of some of that. And it can be layered, but I really love this color. These don't just have to be for skin either, you know. They can be for other things, like flowers, like I did. You're like, brown flowers? I did one so you guys could see it. Yep. Nice. Okay. Not digging. What's next? Light mocha. Go this way. Oopsie. Only stencils allowed on here are mine, so, or only links allowed in the feed here are mine. So if the link is not to my store or to my Amazon, let me grab the link for you, Allison, and I can give you my Amazon links. And if it's not in those two stores, I don't care, but do it in a PM, please. Rose beige. I thought I had one. Oh. Didn't. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Oh, so creamy. Just bam. These darker ones are just like, yeah, one coat, you know. Done deal. Look at that. So pretty. And camel. Does anybody have camel suede or camel corduroy from like the 70s? That's what it reminded me of. This color. So beautiful. And it's so fall. Such a good color. It's not that orange. I know that looks really orange on the camera, but it is not orange. That it's not. Promise. It's more of an ochre. That looks bright orange over there. These are the color distortion is so bad from what the camera picks up to what comes up on YouTube. It looks so different on my phone. All right, then cocoa and dark chocolate is next after that one. I'll bring our control swatch back over in just a second so we can compare. I'm trying to dry brush more like Katie because it's an easier way to blend and deal with your paint. It's just hard to put the watercolor down, you know, the watercolor rules, not rules, but just everything's wet most of the time. I mean, there's dry on dry, but it's still wet, even though it's dry on dry. That's what I meant. Sorry, Allison. I was like, no, because then we'll get really confused with UK links and it would appear to be 500 versus, you know, whatever. So, thank you. Luscious red brown. This dark chocolate is the perfect word name for this brown. It's so beautiful. I just kind of want to eat it. I know. It's like liquid fudge. Okay. And on this one, I want to blend, let's see. Which two do you want to see me blend together? Here's the original. This one's not quite dry yet. I had a lot of water in that one. I should do another go there. Look at the difference in this one. Wow. That's nutty. White mocha. Rose beige. Camel. Cocoa. And dark chocolate. Cocoa and a lighter one. Okay, so let's take cocoa. Oops, I didn't even cap that. Cocoa is this one, this color. So would you like to go warmer or cooler with it? Warmer would be something more yellow. Cooler would be something more pink, like this one, or there it is, like rose beige, or like mocha, even ivory. Any of those three, or we could go either direction. These two are more warmer colors. This is definitely warmer. Cooler. Jewel says cooler, so we're gonna go cooler. Okay, here's cocoa. And let's do ivory. And see what we get. This is the fun part. Literally just blend them together. See, look at that. Isn't it pretty how easy they blend together? You don't have to sit there and mix for an hour. They just flawlessly go together. And then if you want it to blend like on the paper or on your rock, just take the color that you want to work with, which was ivory. I'm going to put a little on a palette here. Dry brush. So I'm going to take most of the water out of my brush and some paint. And grab my paint. And we're going to pat it in, basically. There's a chunk of paint right here. I'm going to get rid of that. Sorry. Okay, then you just pat, 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 and back and forth. And you get like a seamless ombre sort of effect. But super simple blending. I'll even go one lighter there on the outside with the titanium white. And I'm not doing this with any special brushes. I just grabbed, this is also the Royal Langnickel Crafter's Choice. This is the cheaper set with the squishy handles. And I'm just, that paint under it is pretty much dry now. So I'm blending on top of it. Grab a little bit of this one. Not bad. So pretty good. So that was this one blended with this one, right? No, that's light mocha. Ivory, this one. It was this one and this one blended, and then this one out here in the lighter area. So if you want to work on top of the paint, they won't like blend together, but you can still paint on top of them. You know what I mean? Thing here. You can still, that's ivory, I think, right? There I go with the dang water. Don't put water. Okay. All right, so those blend up pretty nicely. And make sure you put the right cap on the right bottle. That's a nightmare when you don't. Especially like if you put dark chocolate on unbleached titanium. Ooh. You'll have to like squeeze out a little bit of this one and then rinse your cap out. Otherwise, when you squeeze this out, it's going to have like dark brown in it. Thanks, Deborah. Yeah, guys, if you're here watching, can you hit that thumbs up for me if you are liking? Do you like it? Are you liking? Are you a werewolf? Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Thank you. Also, hit the bell if you, or hit the subscribe, the little red button in the corner there. It should be in the right corner over here somewhere. You can hit that, and that will notify you when we go live on this channel. So this, oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you. Oh my gosh. Galaxy Opal is back in stock too, and it's in a big 1.7 ounce. That might even be a 2 ounce, but I think it's 1.7. That might be a 2 ounce because this is 1 ounce. I don't know though. It's so weird. This is 1 ounce and this is 1 ounce. I think somebody's wrong on their packaging. What do you think? So I'm going to go with this being 1 ounce and this being 1.7. That's what I put it in there as, 1.7. So, isn't that pretty? So pretty in the bottle. Anyways, Galaxy Opal, there's no comparison. It is a staple. So I put it in a bigger size. And why not? Let's go. Is this one sealed? Of course it is. You guys, if you don't know yet, the new packaging is sealed. So you can just take a pin and lift it here and then peel it right off. It's pretty easy. Or you can poke a hole and unseal it that way. But I'm going to do this over my trash can. Hang on. I don't want to ruin the papers. It really stops leaks, you know, during travel. So it might be, you know, a little inconvenient to deal with on your end, but better than having a big mess when it gets to you. Because we switched over to bottles, so any bags are just that, you know, we're trying to run through that stock. Cap on, and you can actually use the flip top on this one. Right? So here we're going to do it on black. And I don't know if it'll show up that well on white, but I'll do it so we can see it. And I think I was asked earlier by someone, and I haven't answered the question yet, if you can use liquigels on rocks. Yes, they are perfect for rocks. Liquigel can pretty much be used on anything. I'm using it on paper right now. This is watercolor paper, so it really handles it well. This paper that I was just using, it wouldn't work really on this unless you sealed this paper first. Just like these acrylics aren't really working that well on here. See, they kind of buckled the back a bit. So this paper is not made for water products, but you can if you use them, you know, with a dry brush and whatever. Liquid gels can be used on paper if they're thicker formulas. Like our glitter whips are also a thicker formula. We'll go ahead and swatch this one next. Now, so they work better on papers now too. They're more versatile. And so we also came out with the glitter whip reactivator gel quite some time ago. But it's basically it's a thinner version of liquigel. So while you can use it to make your own products, it works, but it definitely won't keep them from separating or anything like that. Not that mine does all the time either, but that one won't. So, because I made it to where it would absolutely work for glitter, shimmer, pigment, or glitter, shimmer, pigment, or flakes. Sorry, I was like, what? So this is Belladonna, and it's a thicker version. So this goes easy on paper. And I'll put it on the gray one too. Sorry about my hand being in the way there. We'll see just a second. I'm just going to smear some on a gray here and then put it in the camera because there's not enough room. So it works really fine on paper. So yes, glitter whips work on ATC cards, anything actually. They should work on just about everything. You do have to seal all of my products. Our acrylic, you know, it seals, but it's not permanent, like as in it won't last forever outside without you definitely sealing it. Now, you can work on top of it with water products like these without sealing it. Every once in a while, they will reactivate it, like if it's a dark red or a purple, because those colors are, you know, and they kind of bleed sometimes. So, but they should be fine. That is Belladonna. Let's see here. What's going on? Okay, this is Galaxy Opal. Belladonna. Glitter Whip. Where should we go next? We're going to see Dusk Shimmer. I want to see that one. Are whips the same as liquigels? No, but similar. They are both a water-based gel formula. Glitter whips is a thicker, kind of easier to use. You can use your fingers, do with it whatever you want to. Liquigels is more of a painter experience, but it's still not like regular paint. It's not like any paint, really. And it's not like glitter glue. It's thinner. So it's kind of in between the two. But yeah, similar, not the same. But they have to be sealed, so let them dry really, really, really good. And if you plan to do any more work on top of them, seal them again and then work on top. So if you do, let's just do a little thing here on, I don't know why I didn't put it on the watercolor. Duh, that would have been a good example. Let's just put it on this one. So see how it goes just fine on that, the glitter whip? No, not a problem. It's very easy to use. Just rub it on there however you want it. It's really pretty on that color. Belladonna on camel, y'all. Gorgeous. Hello, right? Who would have thought? Isn't it beautiful? Oh, gosh. Okay, so that was a glitter whip on top of acrylic. And I'll show you Shimmer Shot on top of acrylic too. This one is not a Shimmer Shot. This is a liquid gel. This is Dusk. Oh, Deborah! Look at that pretty one. Ooh, that's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That one's called Dusk Shimmer. You can use these full strength, or you can use them patted out, diluted. Either or. I'm going to dilute it, but not dilute it, but less. I'm going to put less of it in here. What's that? The brush is just soaking some up, so. But you can use them thick like that. And then I'm going to put it on the paint over here. Let's put it in. Which color do you want me to put it on? This one? Let's put it on this one. Right here in the middle. This is the rose beige. Yeah, it's a purple on rose beige, but that was with a brush. I don't even know if you can see that with the light. It's very glittery though. It's not chunky, so it's hard to see. Let me put it on a lighter one so we might be able to see it better, because while it's wet, it's just going to show that like glossy look. I'll add a little more to that one too. Okay, so here it is here. I'm going to use my finger too because I grabbed a watercolor brush like a dinghy. These are fun to finger paint with. They're made more for that kind of thing, like a synthetic brush for your fingers, you know. Very cool. Dusk. That's Dusk Shimmer. Does it have any glow in it? I never know. Look at, there's Belladonna. Look at that. Let's look at Caribbean Waters. I guess I don't have that one. Okay. And if they look to be separated, give them a shake. These aren't. So all you got to do is, like, you know, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. If it doesn't go together that way, you can take, usually you'll have a tool that came with it that looks like this. They kind of come in a pack together, or with the paints. Take off the safety. Release the safety. And then you can clear it. It's not clogged. I'm just showing you how to use the tool. Poke it in, move it around. If you want to, at this point, you can use the tool to help pull the tip of the bottle off like that. And then you can just use it like that with a brush or pour it. So I personally like using the unicorn tip. It's pretty precise. So if you can, keep these little safeties. They're nice to have for your poker tools so that you can reuse them. This is basically a turquoise shimmer too. On black, they show up basically like a holographic shimmer. That one's a little bubbly. There. Probably good to shake them and then let them sit for a minute. So, hang on. Yeah, we'll let that baby sit for a minute. Get rid of the bubbles. And then this is it on white. Lovely, beautiful, cool watercolor. And if you want it to have bubbles like water, shake it first. Instant bubbles. Here's the color. Uh-oh. What the hell just happened? Sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. Okay. That was weird. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what that was. There's a better view. Look at that galaxy opal on white is beautiful. And then here they are on the black. Quite beautiful. There it is. Okay. I could not get the light to work. There we go. Now we got some real light in here so you could really see. Sorry about that. It was so dark. Oh, that's too bad. Jewel, thank you so much for hanging out while you could. Sorry, I got a few more to go, but you could catch the replay for sure. And then this color is a special Coral Fire. This glitter was donated by Allison and Heather. Heather and Allison, I'm not sure. Thank you. I think Heather, right? They glitter bombed us. This was the color. So I made it into a fun, and it is gorgeous, you guys. Wait till you see this. Stunning liquigel. Stunning. Oh, look at that. It is fire. Is it showing up there? Turn the flash off. Maybe it'll be better. No. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's better with flash. Sometimes it's not. And on white, thank you. It's very beautiful on white colors too. Be beautiful flower petals, accents on ATC cards. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a little fire there. And then, oh, there I, so that's funny. Let me see. Let's do red. Where is mine? All right, let's do the autumn liquigels, the autumn accents. Oh, give it to me, damn it. Give me that. This one is red, autumn accents red. And these I'm going to do out here because they just are, dang, they're cool to like write with too. See that? Isn't that pretty? Hello. Right, so let's do some leaves, right? Let me get the green. This one might be my favorite. I don't know. They're both like, oh, let me show you on red here, or on white. They're it's nice, huh? Let's go. Right, and green. I'll do on this side. And then I'll do some leaves with the green. I'm just going to add the same line down here on the white. And then some green. leaves too. I just think these are so beautiful. Look at that green one. Oh my gosh. To these. Anyways, I'm also going to smear it so you can see. Look at that. You see how much glitter is in these? So versus last year, they are like so bananas full of glitter. Let me put some red by itself here. That's red too. So. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm going to make a mess of this whole thing here. We're going to let that dry. Hopefully if I don't smear it. Anyways, these come in the bottles, and I put them in 1 ounces if you're like me and use tons of it. So they're available in the 1 ounce too. This is 1/2 ounce and 1 ounce. What do you guys think of that one? No? I think they're beautiful. And then Skyloo, I'm going to show it to you again, even though it's been out for a while. We ran out, so when I remade it in the concentrated version. Look. That is crazy. There it is. And it's a chameleon. These all are chameleon glitters, so they have a shift on the bend. So if you put them on something and then make a bend, you could see all the different colors in it. Can you see them? It's like purple, blue, and green, and even gold if you can wrap it. It's a fantastic color, the Skyloo. And these also, that is, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Sometimes I just want to paint on cylinders. Chameleons are awesome, and they're even awesomer if you can get a round surface. So they're really cool on natural, like river rocks or whatever that are rounded a bit. All right. I'm not going to label them. I was going to write them all out, but I think you guys are with me, right? If you want to know one, I will just tell you. Where are we though? I think we're done with all the colors except for the Fool's Gold. And then we can look at the glitters and the deep ocean water. Oh, I was going to put it here. And it's plugged. Sorry. I think that's what this one is. I'm not positive if this is the right one. This is Fool's Gold. Pretty sure. And I wanted to show it to you because while it appears to be black, which it is, it's a black, it is a very special black. And now it has green in it. Hold on, I'm going to try that again. So you don't think that I messed it up. Okay. Very special black's what I was saying. It has holographic glitters in it, and it has pyrite flake in it. So when you let it dry, you can actually rub it, like rub on the dry paint, and it will kind of chrome out a bit and show off that pyrite. I'm going to move this over to here. But when these dry, hopefully we'll be able to show you how awesome this color is. And you can dilute it. I'm going to get a different strip here to show you. Here we go. Like, it's very, very pigmented. You see this? Very pigmented. It does have my crazy black in it, yes. So a little bit will go a very long ways. You could probably paint a whole, base coat a whole rock with like a drop like we just used. Because if you get it wet, so my brush, I have not added any paint, I just touched the water. See, here we go, more and more and more. But you can dilute it and then it will granulate for you. So if you don't know what granulating is, you'll see it here in a second. It's when the water separates the particles and they settle at different levels of the surface. So you have some settling higher up, some are settling down into the crevices of the watercolor paper. This is particularly cool if you're doing like sky or ocean or things where you need like clouds or, you know, disrupted color. It's a very cool black. Not cool in color, but cool in effect. And what you can't see is all the holographic twinkle that is in it. It is crazy holographic. Can you see it at all? Oops. Very cool color. And that is available in the B paint pack. I believe it's called the B paint pack. It's not part of the pack, I don't think. I'm not sure. I don't think it is though. Pretty sure. So I left these open because I was going to swatch the watercolors from the 30 color pan palette, but that's only if you guys want me to. That was just going to be a, and if you want it, I will. And then I'm going to show you one that I just made. It's a custom order, and I still have to top it off again, so it has like a bubble or two, and some of them are more shallow than the others still. But here it is. Isn't that gorgeous? You may have seen this on the reel. It's so beautiful. Let me turn off the flash because you need to see it. There we go. Shift. See all the colors in the top row? Pink, purple, blue, pink, blue, blue, whatever. Now we're going to switch it. And then we've got like, this is actually a very deep dark green that turns purple, blue. They all have some fun, like look at that pink color there. And that one turns like completely gold. See the gold? Now it's pink, now it's gold. These are the super duper chameleons. 30 of them in here. Yeah, I would, drool is right. Here, I'm going to show you the back of it so you can see like a clearer color. That's what the colors are. And then here's the swatch. So when you buy these 30 color palettes from me, I do a color swatch for you, a very meticulous one, and send it with it. Plus I send you a blank one for you to do yourself so you can play with it and have your own swatch card that you made. Plus one you can keep with it. I try to make it about the size of the palette so you can store them together, kinda. You can cut this off. It comes with the lid. Did you see the lid on mine? I'm not sure if I showed that. So it has a lid. Obviously, you don't want to put it on there if your paint is wet. So if you're in storage mode between uses of dry paint, this comes off, by the way. It has, you know what, this is mine. I can take it off. I'm like, don't take it off. Oh my gosh. So it comes off, and it's a clear acrylic top as well. So guess what? You can paint it. Yes, you can, with glossy shots. Woohoo! Totally customizable. You can put glossy shots on there. You can put a DTF transfer on there. Is that not cool? And there is a small little tiny bit of air that can get in there, but not enough to keep them from making a mess. So you want them to be dry, 100% dry. That's fun, right? Yeah, I thought so. That, they are swatched here, but if you guys want to see it, this is also one with glossy top coat on there. And I believe that is, what is that color? Is that Galaxy? I think it is. Yeah. See it here? It's like gold, green, and then pinky purple, blue, fuchsia. Oh, so pretty. These are the unicorn chameleons up here, which are in the store separately. You can get them in minis, you can get them in quarter pans, or you can get them in half pans as a custom order. These are Nerades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Nerades, I believe. I don't know if it's those actual 8, but 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these colors are Nerades, and their free gift that comes with it on here, on this palette. I have 4 of these available, ready-made. So if you like this one right here, you'll get the unicorn chameleons, the Nerades, the free gift, and then you also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get the whole set of the super shifties also. Lucky duckies, you guys. It's all the chameleons I have. And if you like the other set that you just saw, those are some hand mixed colors that were special mixed for her. She picked out her colors, so I can do that too, custom make you blends or whatever. So this is the pyrite. I'm gonna activate. Can you see how it just came through there? When you rub it, you can get this like really cool effect. It's basically like polishing silver. Isn't that really neat? I love that. So here it is before, like with the holographic really shows through. And then if you want to polish it, the pyrite will do really cool things. Now it looks like polished buff silver. I think you love me, Deborah. Thank you. and Jen, and Heather, and Allison. Thank you. I love all the hearts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. My friend. Okay, so was that a yes on the swatching of the watercolors, or are you guys done? Are you toast? I can do the glitter now if you guys are ready. Unless you want the watercolor swatched, then I will do that. I'm cutting this off because it's really wet. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. That was not a clear thought, obviously. Like my cutting skills. Okay. Man. You're out of here, guys. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be short one there. we'll swatch the last color out here. Okay? Or something like that. Yeah. Which set? Well, I only can swatch this set actually because that's not mine. So this is the set we're swatching. Sorry. The other colors are just in big old nasty jars, and that would be a mess trying to have all 30 of those jars over here. You get me? I'm gonna have to rinse my water for this though, otherwise you may... Oh, you want to do the glitters first and then the paint, or? Do the glitters. Okay, cool. Got it. Alrighty. Let me get those. Okay, the glitters require some preparation, and only that you need to have your surface like protected. Otherwise you're going to have glitter everywhere. Trust me from experience. They are spray, and they do spray, so you want to think about your project before you just start using them, or it's just going to be a big disappointing mess. So for spray glitters, what I recommend is a tacky glue or mixing them pre-hand. So if you want to put them in the glossy shots, which I highly recommend, they are amazing glitters for glossy shots. So if you wanted to use top coat with the glossy shots, let me grab that. Top coat. And my top coat has some other stuff in there. Yuck. Anyways, yours won't look like that. Or a color. Let's pick, what color do we want? If I can find it. My yellow. Where are you? My yellow. Okay, let's do orange because I don't know where yellow is. Do I have... There's a panel. So this is an acrylic panel. I'm just undoing one side of it. So if you wanted to pre-mix your glossy shots, I recommend doing it in a tea cookie. You gotta go to bed? Oh no, I'm doing them right now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, here's my things are glued in there because I didn't think about that. So here's some orange. And I'm going to mix it with the swirl, which is like, it comes out to like a cocoa color, and it's all the colors mixed together actually. And I don't have them all either, so it has like this pretty turquoise blue, a deep turquoise blue, a red, green, gold, brown. There's a whole bunch of colors in there. So this can be sprayed like this or like this. like that, which is kind of how I like to use it, like this or like this. Or you can pop this piece off and use it like that. For this purpose, so it doesn't go everywhere, hopefully, I'm going to use it like this. Yeah. And it's like a fine spray in there. Can you see it? This is very, very fine glitter. So you don't need a ton of it. And then you just get yourself a stick of some sort. And then you are ready to go. And you have your shimmer in your color. You can do as much, or you can do, you know, as much as you want or as little as you want. Okay. And then with the glossy shots, you really want a designated brush, or I recommend the disposable brushes, because it is water-based, yes, but it's glossy, varnishy, so it will ruin brushes. It dries with it in there if you didn't get it all out, which I'm notorious for leaving my brushes, you know. So this has some of the glitter in it. We'll let that sit for a minute while I show you the glitters on a swatch. And I love using them with the double-sided tape that Amazon makes. The Amazon brand, I'm pretty sure. Or no, I don't know what brand this is actually, but Amazon has a brand that does it too, so you'll see. Let that dry. I'm going to do it on black for the tapes. I'll just turn this over. I mean for the glues. Oh, I don't know if I can, huh? Yeah, I can. So, nope. Watercolor paper is soft. Black watercolor paper anyways. Maybe. Let me see. Dog. Ah, so close. Come on, you can do it. Anyways, we're gonna do, oh, that was stupid. See, I wasn't thinking. We'll do this color first. Let me put this back on there. I like this thing. It's directional and it will spray either way. You don't need a ton, just as long as it's on the paper around whatever your target is. And then you just buff it in, and then you get the, you see? I need the flash, huh? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, big difference, huh? So that is the hollow swirl, and you can make it as thick or as, you know, minimal as you want. I do have these pre-swatched if you don't have time. Do you want me just to show you this pre-swatch? Are you still here, Rachel? I'll do this one next. Let's do pink. Where'd you go, pink? There you are. Come back. Pink's a little less, get in there. So you see why you want to have something down on your surface, like the, what you call it here. But, okay, so say if you use the pen, which love, love, love doing this. Gotta get it ready here. So if you want to use the pen, you just activate it by dotting it. When you buy the glitters, they come with the pen too. I throw that in there. Okay. Here's my word. What color do you want? So I'm going to dry it just a bit with the dryer, just like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Okay, maybe a little more. These 2 petals. Okay. Let's do green on this one. Okay, this one I'm going to hold over. I don't know if you can. I'm going to hold it over my garbage can, but let me see if I can do it here. There you go. So this is the easy thing. You can either do it this way and then tap it off on a piece of paper. Use the piece of paper to put it back in your jar. So if you want to save the glitter out here. Or you can, I love how targeted it can get. Or you can just tap it off in the trash can. Me, you know, I gotta be difficult. I'm gonna take a brush and skip it up on there so that I can make it more concentrated. You just want to make sure your glue pen is dry. Mine's not all the way dry, so it might smear a bit, but I recommend about 20 minutes minimum to let it dry for glitter. For foil, I would give it an hour, because foil will tear it up off the surface if the glitter's not set enough, right? So ta-da! Looky. You see how fast and easy that was? And it's the microscopic, gorgeous, holographic glitter. I have a color here that I absolutely love. I know that looks terrible right now. I haven't tapped it. Right, we'll let that double dry over there. What was I saying? Oh, I have a color that I absolutely love. This one. I think it's called Violet Flash. I think that's what we named it. And you can't really see it until it gets on the black. And look at that. Can you see it? It's stunning. Let me get my one that's over here already swatched. It's not such a mess. Uh-oh. I thought where'd they go? Well, I guess I lied. They're missing. I have the gold. There's the gold. That's okay. I'll keep going. It just didn't transfer on there very well when I put it on from the... Oh, you know what? I know what's going on. It's because it's the wrong kind of paper. This is the paper for this. Yes! Okay, see? It just helps when you know what you're working with. Sorry. I was like, why is it not working? It matters what you put it on, you know, with paper. Like this glue paper, the glue tape pulls that paper apart because it's a soft surface watercolor paper. I didn't think through that, did I? But there, that is the Violet Flash. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like magic. And there is glitter everywhere. Alright, then there is... Which one did I do already? I did the hollow swirl pink. Let's do... Oh, I did green. So then there is gold, right? And silver. Silver and gold are left. This is just how I like to hold it. You don't have to hold yours like I hold mine, you know. So I recommend if you're doing glitter stuff like this, wait until all the rest of your artwork is dry. Very, very dry. Seal it, you know, and then do your glitter and then seal it. Especially if you're working with something like outdoor paint. You know how it stays tacky kind of like glossy paint does. These you also don't want to do it with unless they're very, very, very dry. And then you can do a cool thing, like if you use these with top coat, not my top coat, but UV top coat. You guys want to see what you can do with it then? That silver hollow. Ooh, look at the rainbow. So pretty. And then there's gold, which is here, but I'm going to swatch it here so you can see. Also, I do have like colors like Skyloo and Autumn Red and Autumn Green that I can use in spray bottles in these sprayers because they're microfine. That's gold. Holy macaroni, right? So beautiful. Let's do, I'm going to put green on here too so you can see it on black. I'm trying not to blow it everywhere. Too close to the edge, darling. If your bottle feels like it's clogged, it's probably because I put too much glitter in it when you first get it. You're probably going to be like, oh my gosh, it's not working. You may have to take some of the glitter out because it's too tight for the mechanism to move in there. I got a little carried away. Sorry. I wanted you guys to have, you know, a lot. So I did in the next batch that I made up has, you know, a little bit less in the tank because that way you can move it. So they're like this, which I overfilled the first one, so that was ridiculous on my part. There's the green. That's my fault because I'm not getting up on the edge. And which other one? No, it's over here. Here's the pink and the hollow. All right. What did I say we were doing? Sorry. Oh yeah, top coat. Goodness. Brain it dead. UV. UV top coat. Nail polish. Soak off. Are you a color? Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I know. I know. Oh, here's some. I have to grab some gloves or it's a nightmare for me. So give me a second. They're right here. I hope that my flashlight will cure it because I think they might be low. Yeah, Holy Hollow is right. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Top coat. Sorry. Clearly almost gone. All right. Gonna cure that here. And top coat is not actually very sensitive to which light you use. You just need to make sure that it's pretty well cured. Takes usually about 30 seconds or more. I think I'll grab 2 lights. This one even working? Cool. Nope, these two aren't done yet. Better work. I did it the other day. I was like, wow, cool. Okay, let's see. Which color you want me to do? I know what Deborah wants. Right? We'll do this one on one. Oh no! Oh shoot. What is going on? I wonder if it's the type of top coat you use. See how it's working on the outer bits? That's really weird. I wonder if you have to use your finger. I don't want to use my finger. Alright, let's try the other colors and see. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I should have known. It does work though, I swear. Get in there. It's got to be the gloves. Hold on. If I get a reaction, it's my own fault, but I think it is. The gloves did something there. It's like it has this like moment between curing it and I guess still it curing, right? That you can do a buff on coat of the glitter. I guess there's a sticky situation there, right? Needs to be stickier. Or don't use the gloves first. Yeah. That is so weird. But can you see what I'm talking about? Let's try the gold. Gold's like, I'm happy to do it. Watch me shine. Oh my gosh. Oh, see, it even wants to stick over here on this one. That's funny. So, fingers work best. Look at that gold one. So pretty. I'm like, I swear I'm not crazy. I did this the other day and it worked perfect. Anyway, so you can play around with your top coat and see what your top coat does. It could be the top coats too. I did not use this top coat the other day. It was Burano. So it makes a difference sometimes. Anywho, that's the glitters. They're quite messy, but so much fun. And if you would prefer them not in a sprayer, just let me know. We can do that too if you don't want to deal with the spray, but you want the glitter. That is an option. I mean, for that matter, you could just take the top of your sprayer off. It's always good to have one, right? Sorry, it's everywhere. Okay. Also, to clean up, if you didn't prep your surface like I didn't, lint rollers are your best friend. And I didn't really usually have one in here sitting right next to me. But I'll bet that I went to use it for something else. Of course. So, if the lint roller's missing, use tape. Sometimes it works. Anyways, I'm not going to sit here and tape this the whole way, but it works too if you don't have a lint roller. But a lint roller it makes fast business of it, you know. Just roll it and be done. Because there's no way you can dust glitter off of a silicone mat. It don't work. All right, who's waiting for me to still swatch? Am I still doing that? Swatching watercolors, or are we done? Which one? Which one, my darling? Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. Might need to put something white under there. Can you see the glitter in there? Orange might have been the wrong color to use, but I promise there's like lots of hollow flash in that. So when you're doing your glossy shots, your stained glass artwork, these glitters mix with it really well and don't mess up the texture. You know, they don't make it bumpy, chunky, or, you know, it doesn't make it feel sandy or rough. Deborah, your UV light would have it cured in probably 2 seconds. That's funny. I have 2 huge they're UV like club lights. They're really big. And I used to have it hooked up in here, then I would turn it on sometimes for live if we were doing some neon stuff or whatever. But apparently it's not good to work in UV light. And, you know, I didn't know, but I would keep it on all the time. Okay, watercolors. Back. Really? Oh my gosh. I'm almost ready to scream here. You know what I did, right? I don't know if it's glue, tape, or what, but at least it's rolling off. It's got to be the tape, I think. Okay. I think so. Messy. So we need to activate the watercolors. I'm just gonna use a big puppet and get it done. So all of these colors except for the unicorn shimmer are on the other palette too. The custom one I did. I'm going to put some water in here too. These two are empty. Thanks, Deborah. Hi, y'all. We just showed all the new product, and now we are swatching the 30 pan watercolor palette. And if you hang out to the very end, I have some news that you might want to hear. Or maybe not. I don't know. Color 1. Ooh, pretty. I'm not sure which I love them more on, white or black, you know? There. Oops, I think I put it the wrong way. Okay, we're going to go backwards. We're going to go this. Yeah, we'll go backwards. We're just going to go backwards. Now, hopefully I won't forget that I did that, right? I'm sure you guys can help me remember, huh? Don't forget, you went backwards. I know. I know. Ooh, those two are similar, but not the same. This one has like more red in it, but you won't see it until it's dry. All right, number 3. I absolutely love this palette, and as you can tell, I've been using the bananas out of it. I actually did a couple of speed paintings recently that are on Reels and on here on YouTube on Shorts. I think I put it on TikTok too, so you can see them. There's a hummingbird, and I did the bee. What was the other one? Ah, no, I can't remember. Was it a seahorse? Maybe. That's number 3 in 3rd position on the upside down palette. This is number 4. I was gonna name them, but that's 30 names. Okay, no, we'll number them. And this is a really pretty green. That 3rd one is a blue. You can probably see that on the black. I love these because they do work on white as well. When they're a bit drier, I'll pick it up and move it around for you so you can see the chameleon shifty on them. I don't Five. The hummingbird, thank you. I was trying to remember where I put that so I could show you. I think I know. I think I do. There's some glitter in this, but it's just by default. It's because it's all over me, the desk, up my nose. I could taste it. I did not prep for that well enough. Sorry, that's my fault. I have my fan on, so that's a bad. Don't do that when you're using the glitter. And if you do have a fan on, put a mask on, because it goes airborne, okay? It is very, very light and airy, flowy. And that's just ridiculous because I have a mask right here. I should have put the mask on. All right, that's 6. Yeah, me. I did. 7 goes back here. And 8. 8 is my favorite gold. Oh god, or my favorite gold in Chameleon right now. So dang bright. It's so pretty. Look at that. I love these colors so much. Look at that. Is that not the most beautiful thing? Oh my gosh, these colors are so pretty. Okay, let's keep going. I can just play with them all day. All right, position 8. Or, I'm sorry, 9. 9, 9, 9. And on black, this would be a nice, like, deep, not deep, but darker gold. Like a sandier color. Maybe more Yucatanish. But on white, it has a shift. And it's like a purple. And you might not see it until I get to pick it up in a minute. But I can see it. Such a neat color. This was one of the colors in the shells. So if you got Nerades, you have this. If you didn't, then you don't. Let me see if I can shift it so you can see the purple. Can you see it? Oh yeah, you can see that. I can anyways. Right, this one is same kind of deal, but it has a blue under the gold green. It's like a greeny blue. Probably more green than blue, but aqua maybe. I love how much shimmer these have in them. How much twinkle sparkle factor. Oh yeah, you could see it on the white. You don't have to paint with this much paint. I just am doing a nice thick swatch so you can see the colors. You see the blue under there? It's very beautiful. And then again, we have another. These 4 up here are very similar in, actually these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like that. This is spot 15. Do you guys see how pigmented that baby is? It's like one coat, and it's the same on black. Is that not the coolest? Usually I mean, it's not the same color on black, but it's the same big, nice coverage, like one coat, and you got full coverage. And that also has, it's like one color green gold shimmer and one color green color shift under there. Oh, it's like a, ooh, I didn't even know it had that color under it. Ooh, it has like a coppery gold. See? The things you see. And then it also has like a pickle green color. Hello. I think it might be my camera. Very cool. All right, let's do this one. 16, and I'm going backwards on the paper. Also, if you order this palette, you get a signature Foiling Rock Lady water brush and the swatch card. You get the bigger size though. This is mine. And you get a blank one so that you can make your own. And a pipette. A big one, since it's a big pack. I love the little mini ones though, because you can keep them right in your tins. Alright, we're going to go back. Position 17. This is number 17. Color 17. Divine, right? Cool. Ta-da! Color number 18. I feel like I'm playing bingo. 18. Color number 18. This one is like a smoky gray undertone with a beautiful purple top. A beautiful purple dry down and glittery shift. I think the shift is blue in it, if I don't remember, but we'll find out when they're drier. Ah, obviously I can't stay in the lines there. Next color, very pretty blue. Look how vivid that is on black. Don't you guys hate it when you're using some acrylics and you go to use it on something darker on black and they're just like barely there? These are vivid, intense on black. And these here, if you want them actually to be more vivid, use less, because when you use a lot you get this chalky kind of feel. But if you just want the color there and not the white, don't use that much, because you don't need that much. I don't know why I did that. Habit, I think. Like on this one, see, no chalky well, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's on white, but I didn't do a black swatch. Yeah, like you need a base coat white on top of your black before you can paint it, right? I've done that actually. Actually, we do it a lot. But, yep. You won't really need to do that if you're using chameleon. But I mean, if you're just like, using it for highlights or whatever. I can't guarantee that with, your paint, but with your acrylics. But I think even my acrylics, some of them are transparent pretty much. You can't really make an opaque without putting white in it. And a lot of times the white will turn it into a pastel. So I am working on an opacifier though, and I am so close to having a transparent pacifier. A pacifier. Opacifier. Not a pacifier. An opacifier. There's a difference. Does anybody know what opacity means? Oh my word. Opaque. Yep, Allison, you have the sets all in their single versions. Yep. Good job. If you buy it in this pack, you save money. Sorry, I didn't have the pack when I made yours. I didn't have the palette, I mean. It's more paint. It's almost half pans in each one. And 30 colors for $200. The math is good there. You figure if 8 quarter pans is between $75 and $85, how much would 30 almost half pans be worth? Who's got the calculator? Nope, there he went out of the lines again. Jeez. Paint spot number 18, position 18, B18. Off. Are you gone? Hi, Jen. Bye, Jen. No. It's okay. Where'd it go? There it is. I gotta get some more water for a couple of these. This one's cracking me up. The water's like still sitting on the top. Why? Why are you doing that? Who's going? Oh, it's not. It's just fooling me. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, we're gonna do this color. Just because I just played with it, so. Dun, dun, dun. That would go here. Ooh. So pretty. It's like kind of a wine color with a copper shift in it. And green and gold too. Like if you get it on a sphere, it goes all the way to like lime green. Oh, cool. Look at the difference in the color. That's so cool. Anyways, let's go back to 2, 3, this one. This is like a purple pink, right? With a blue under. It's like the prettiest, like sky blue under there. Oh, you can see that there. You can't even see the pretty purple yet. Oh, wait. Just you wait. In the palette, it looks purple. Look at this. This is the color right here that we just did. That right there. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. I love these peekaboo colors. Peekaboo, I was just kidding. I'm really blue. Nope, wait, I'm purple. Like, come on, colors, what's your pronouns? I love that song with by what's her name? What's your colors? You can be red, you can be yellow. I don't know how it goes, but I like that song by Jenna, right? Or Jenna somebody. Oh, did I? Oh, crap. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? I could fix that. Yep, I said crap. Is it after 11? No, it's not. Sorry. I can fix this. Because I got a second with watercolor. This one, maybe not. See, what is this over here? Oh, yeah, that'll cover that. Ha, ha, ha. Look at that. Like it never happened. Oh my gosh. Becky? Just kidding. Nobody laugh. I'm showing my age. Anybody know what that is? Baby got back. Okay, we're going to do it again. But we're going to do it on this side. Oh my gosh. I know, Deborah, isn't it cool? I made it work. I fixed it. You got a minute with watercolors, unless they're staining, which a lot of mine are. So, but this one, it isn't. I didn't mess with it. It was too beautiful to mess with this pigment. I do love to manipulate pigment, though. Haha. That's what makes it custom. You can see the ones that I like to play with. Like, see the colors in them? I mix them with pure pigment and then a chameleon, which is a higher particle than a, yeah. Then you get fun stuff like granulation. And I love granulating colors. Peekaboo. This is a beautiful color. This is, I want to say, like a mauvey purple with glitter everywhere. I don't think it's glitter. It's like a very shimmery holographic pigment. Right, this one is, where's Katie? As she would say, amaze balls. This one does have glitter in it. The dry down on this is unbelievably gorgeous. It's like, yep, baby pink glitter. But soft, it's not crunchy and chunky, you know? When I can, I try to use like a pigment glitter, if that makes sense, or a flake glitter, because it's mineral based and it will kind of not disappear in the paint, but it definitely disperses better. So it doesn't leave like chunky pools. What does that mean? So like when you have like really big glitter that's not as flat, like it's got more height to it, I guess. The color will pull around the glitter flake itself, so then you'll have like pepper in your color, you know, which I like that look too, but not all the time. So to avoid the peppery look, you want to use glitter flake, metal flake, like what they put in car paint. Yep, there's your tip for the day. Or cosmetics, what they put in cosmetics. If you can imagine it, it's out there somewhere too. The ones I have trouble finding colors, like as far as glitter and pigment, are greens, believe it or not, like a nice true green. Oh, I still haven't found one that I like. And I am not satisfied with any of our, like I like our greens, but they're not like kapow, you know? But if y'all come across a pigment that you think is like out of this world green, please share that info with me. But then just because the picture looks good doesn't mean it is anything like the picture too, by the way. But if you've, you know, played with it and you know that it's like the coolest green you've ever seen, I need that in my life. I don't even mean it doesn't have to be chameleon, you know, like regular, just green. A really beautiful, like a true sap green. I have a sap green in my acrylic, but it's still not sap enough, you know. It's the closest I could get. This is my version, I guess. And yes, I know big manufacturing companies have the coolest colors in greens and red. I don't know where they're getting their pigment. A lot of times it is a source that is like unattainable. Like those colors, the perfect colors, shades. Like you gotta buy a kilo or something. Or 10,000 kilos. I've seen that come up. I've gotten to where I can buy a kilo of certain things, but not of like it's unattainable to buy a kilo of any chameleon paint. They're $10 a gram usually. That's mm-mm. Sorry. Do that math. Okay, we're almost at 24. Back to... Wait a second. Did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. I'm fine. I lost my head for a minute. The two last pinks from the Alice kit. Nope. Wait. This glittery one. Yes. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's just beautiful. I am so attracted to fall colors. Like, I love deep, rich fall colors. Love them. That makes me happy right there. That's about the color that my hair used to be before it went gray. Beautiful auburn. It's so pretty. Now I'm gray and mousy brown. Yeah, we like the mousy. They look all pastel. They are not. They are crazy beautiful. Yes, the 70s. Oh my gosh. And that one set that Katie designed, the what's it called? Bohemian. That was like the coolest pink in there, wasn't it? It was like a bubblegum pink kind of, but even cooler. It's so pretty. Okay, where am I going? So this one, oh, you know, that might work on top of that, huh? No, kidding. I don't think I can lift any of that because it's a shimmer shot. I'm talking to myself, yeah. So I'm going to put this green up here because I got some stuff in that one. So this is 25, color number 25. It's going up here. Oh yeah. And that is like a lime green with a blue shift. And it's like a pretty aqua shift color. Just look how opaque that is on white. It's an ultra fine milled chameleon. Those are the crazy expensive little turds. Okay, and that is this color right here. I'll show you the I can't even see if it's doing the shift. Doing the shift. These are bigger, so when it dries, they'll be better to see. Better, easier to see. So we did. Oh. No, that would have been right there. Oh, I did it the wrong place. I see what happened there. Okay, so, we'll have to do this purple up there too. How about that? Talk about messing it up royally. Oof. Yep, I'm going backwards. This is... Wait, I did that wrong again. Shoot. No, this is right. This is right. Okay. Right? Or no? Okay, I'm gonna go with it. I just went the opposite direction. That's the one that's got to go up here, right? Wait. I should have just swapped it with that one, but we're one short over here, so it might work out right. I can't think anymore. Oh gosh, it's so pretty on black. Oh wow. From where I'm sitting, it's doing this whole banana shift thing. It's like deep dark blue, lighter blue, purple, fuchsia. Oh my gosh, I know you can't see that up there, and that's so is not fair. Will I do that anywhere on camera? Probably not. Oh. Oh, I'll wait until it dries. Oh my gosh, I hope. Oh, I see it a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid. I should have put it down here because now we're going to have one blank spot. Okay, that makes no sense. I hate rinsing my brush when I'm doing these paints because there's so much paint left in your brush, you guys. You can paint a whole rock with it. And I showed that when I swatched them the first time on live. I think it was during the last thing. Let me see if I have anything over here. I think I already painted all over it. This might work. All right. All right, let's see how much is left in our brush. Oh, shoot. I forgot I sprayed this one. Oh, darn it. Poop. Come on. Give me something. I've got a rock. I need a dark one. Well, this one's got something on it, but I might be able to paint around it. But like, watch how much is left in this brush. I'm just going to add some water in a minute because it will travel and make more. Just water. You know, this flower is going to travel too because it's not sprayed. So. And those are the chameleons up there. Oh my goodness. But look at how far this goes. That was just one, whatever was left in my brush from doing the swatch. So have yourself like some stuff ready, you know, base coated if you need it base coated. Yeah, I wasn't gonna, this was just a tester. If you see the other side of this rock, you'll notice. But maybe we can make some kind of like center gray to green. I'll make this work. Just water. But man, lots and lots of paint, huh? That was left in there. See if we can get it to blend. Break it up, y'all. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes and see what it did. I'm always surprised when I do that, and then I come back and look at them, and I'm like, what? All right, so that's all the colors. I know we have an empty one here, but that should have gone there. And that should have gone there. Silly me. All right, let's look at them. Let's see. Let me just dry these last few real quick. They smell so good when you use the dryer because the honey jasmine, such a beautiful fragrance. I love it. Okay. Oh yeah, you could totally stamp from it. Definitely. That's a great idea. You could get like definitely get a gold stamp out of that, you know, something. Ooh, what an idea. Fab. Still wet. Okay, I want to do a thing over here. So on the black one, it's watercolor, so it's reactivatable. But I'm going to actually lighten these a bit to take the fog out so you can see how beautiful they are without being so thick. Actually going to do a second swatch with the paint from first swatch. Crazy, right? That had me thinking yesterday. I had started this thing. I was thinking about making palettes of paint, you know, and I started one. And this is a lot of paint on this. These are, I was thinking for travel, like they're like huge dots, like a dot card, but for travel. So they're a little flatter instead of being tall, they're flat, like a nickel, or maybe, yeah, about the size of a nickel. I was going to do the 30 colors. Yeah, crazy. It would be too expensive though. That's the problem. If it was regular colors, it might be attainable, but I would still probably be like $50 for a paper dot card, right? Crazy. It'll be my dot card for travel. Anyways, don't feel like you have to use a lot of paint is my point. You can use less and get more from your paints. I'm just going to make a small dot because, you know, I swatched something that didn't go there. Two things, actually. It's funny, these two next to each other. This one is a white shimmer, and that one there is a full-on blue opaque color. Too funny. Here's the blue. They're going to have a white ring because I'm not going all the way out to the edge. Anyways, I think you guys get the point, right? With the white ones, you don't need to make them white on your project unless you want to, unless you're going for that look. So here is the colors on white. I'm turning off the flash because it really kind of inhibits the chameleon sometimes. There. You see it there? Now watch the white ones, they go full shifty too. So they start like pink, then go purple to blue to green, or vice versa. So fun. And this one, I think, I still love that. Like, might be my favorite on this palette. It used to be fairy green was my, oops, touched this wet. This one, wait, where's fairy green? Is that it? No, I don't know where it is. Shoot. Actually, I think it's this one. Nope. I have no idea. Anyways, what do you guys think? That's it. I'm done. I'm all done. I've had enough. 3 hours is good, long enough. So thank you for watching the new product presentation. I'll leave it up here for a little while, but I probably will delete this video. It's not really a YouTube tutorial, so but I wanted to have it up there so you guys can watch it since Facebook is deleting the videos over there after 30 days. So I'll leave this up for, I don't know, 90 days or so, and then probably bump it. Thanks to y'all. I don't think I'm going to be on Wednesday, but I will try. I just have so much going on this week and a doctor's appointment, so just pile it on there. Oh, the announcement. Do you guys want... How many people are still on here? 9? Well, 9's better than 0. The table sale is on August 1st. Ta-da! There it is. So we are having our fall table sale August 1st, and that is going to be gigantic. Lots and lots of stuff. Deep discounts, as you know. There's going to be mystery boxes, prizes, packages, freebies, lots of fun things. So definitely there's going to be some artwork from us. We've been, not a lot, because I haven't been able to paint much, but don't forget to show up for that. Of course, we'll be advertising it in the next couple of days. So I just wanted to let you know. Also, it is 1 hour, I don't know, hour and a half-ish, a little longer, to get your orders in to qualify for the free 1 ounce glitter whip and 10 strips of foil per every $35 spent. Make sure you're sending me your screenshots, please, because I don't really have time to chase everybody down and ask what you want for your free gift. I will start just choosing if I can't get a hold of y'all by Tuesday, because that's when I'm doing packages. So if I haven't heard from you, I will pick your prize. Not prize, freebie. But I'm a good picker, so don't you worry. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.